Hello, this is Jessica Allen of Jessica Allen's TV. Alright, we're at my house now. Aaron's the one holding the camera. My dog is sniffing everything in sight for some reason. And this is not my real hair. This is also Aaron's fault. And so are the lips, or whatever. We decided, I guess we were bored or something, so he was gonna make me look interesting. So, he had brought me over a wig, and then we put on my hair, and we took some pictures, and we switched it and put on his head too. His pictures came out better. He seems to think he looks prettier than I do, which is not true at all. I'm just on an off day here. But anyways, that's what I was talking about. Either way, I do like the wig. I like how it's long and stuff. And my hair in the back is kind of messing that up a bit. That's the real hair back there. I do like the lipstick, which comes out redder on camera. But, anyways, I'm back home. College is kind of over. I did mess up on my history class. So now I have to retake that down here at this school, which is perfectly fine, except it's almost $400 to do so. And now I need a whole nother book. So I'm going to look at like $600 to do this class. It's just what I'm shooting for in my head. I'm not happy about that. But it's like 10 days, so that's not so bad. I'll start July 20th and end on the 29th of that month. So I'm kind of unhappy about that because it'll take basically all my time the day, so I won't have any time really to hang out or do anything I want to do. So right now I've got to get all that stuff out of my system. But anyways, lately I've been, I guess, kind of bored and sleeping way too much. I've been spending most of my time watching The Vampire Diaries, which is not a healthy choice.
It is a great choice.
Okay, I didn't go to bed until 8 a.m. this morning, and Aaron came over about noonish, going on 1. That's like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. That is not healthy. And I have been yawning and trying not to fall asleep for a while now because I don't want it. But anyways, back to what I'm saying. Okay, Aaron is soon going to go to college up there in Vernon, which I'm happy about. And I'm still kind of angry about, but happy about because he's going to learn to be a cosmetologist. Which really means he can do my hair, my nails, and everything else I want him to do.
And why is Jessica a little upset?
Jessica's a little upset, Aaron, because Aaron's not going to leave her like I left him. It was perfectly fine when I left you, Aaron. It's not okay when you leave me. That's not how this works. Jessie is selfish, and you know it. But anyways, I am happy that you're going to college.
No crap, did I just...
No, it's still oh, yes, it's still going. He actually knows how to work a camera. Woo!
Oh, and people, this is not my real hair. Well, technically it is. The color isn't my real hair. Because me and my friend Tasha, we tried bleaching it, but it but I had red in it, so it kind of turned out a little orange reddish. But anyway, I didn't like it at first. Now I like it. And back to what Jessica was saying. When Jessica first went to college, when Jessica first left for college, it broke my heart. One, high school. It sucked ass. I had to suffer through sophomore year, junior year, and senior year. And then a year after that, which is where I am now. Was I with Jessica all that time? No! In the summers, yes. On breaks, yes. You know how infuriating it is having to wait, do a break to see one of your best friends?
Exactly, Aaron. It was fine when I did it. It's
yes, and now me going to college is my own personal revenge against Jessica. Now she will get to feel my pain, and I will be enjoying it just a little bit.
All right, that's it. You listen here, people. I'm starting to become a psychologist, so I will learn to deal with my own pain. And two, his going to college is going to benefit me because he's going to learn how to make me prettier. So I'm not going to be that upset about it when it is over, which is about a year or so. I still got 4 years on your suffering angel face, but I love you. And I'm kind of mad at you, but I love you is the point. Oh.
And me?
Look at this, going to Texas. Ah, we're in Oklahoma. Traitor. Traitor!
Hey, the other cosmetology schools were way too far away and probably cost more. Also, my cosmetology school, which is at Vernon College, if anyone of you go there, look me up. Also, mine is only a year long, and this may sadden Jessica, but for the first 5 weeks I will not be coming home. So therefore, unless she plans on her and Tasha coming up there to visit me, she will not see me for 5 weeks.
And Jesse can't drive, so that's not gonna happen.
That's why. Tasha, there we go. Okay, now Tasha, if you're watching this, good, because I need my views. This is my hair, my fabulous, longish, and a strange color hair. But my main goal is blonde. Gonna dye it blonde. I'm gonna re-bleach it. After I'm done bleaching it, I'm going to, about a couple days after that, I'm going to get the lightest blonde box of the hair dye I can find at Walmart. I'm going to get it. I'm going to dye it. Also, before I bleach it, they've got this spray at Walmart that you put in your hair every day, and after 2 days in the sun, it actually lightens it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that for 2 full weeks before I bleach it. So at least it will lighten my hair a little every day, and then by the time I do bleach it, hopefully it will actually get more of it. So yes. Now, here's back to Jessica, where she will elaborate on the things I have just said. Okay.
Alright, fine. As good as going to college, I've also been telling him to go to college for a while now. So I'm happy about that. And him going to Vernon is not so bad. For one, I really have no problem with Texas. And two, my uncle and his wife and my cousin were actually living in Texas. And then I have my other uncle and his wife and their 4 kids who are living in Texas. And actually have a farm out there. But they don't really farm on it. They really live in the city, but they also keep a farm because they like the area for fishing and other stuff, like shooting or whatever. But anyways, Texas is fine. But no, I'm happy he's going to college, and hopefully I'll be able to get rid of some of the stuff that I can't find a place for anymore, which is evident by the boxes that are now piled up behind him that the cats keep playing with.
These are the cats who are
That
playing.
that's okay. And it's on. Okay. No, but anyways, yes. So my time I'm going to be using before I go to, start the class and everything. I'm just going to use to do whatever I want and do some crafting stuff and trying to organize it, because I really have a ton of stuff that I got back from college, which is one of the things I was very surprised about. I did not realize how much stuff you actually needed when I was living at my parents' place to, I guess, live, and then how much stuff you actually just buy because you think you need it, but you don't really need it. Until I got back here, when I had to basically pack up all the stuff to come back here from my apartment to then unload all the stuff, which takes up, a ton of this house is covered by boxes and Jesse junk is really what it is. So,
Speaking of, we're going to go on a little small tour.
No, we're not going on a
of Jessica's bedroom.
No. Or baby lake. No. Nobody needs to see that room. And by nobody needs to see that room, what I mean is, you can't walk in that room because there's so much crap in that room. That's really what Jesse means.
Which really means is you'll get to just glance it by the doorway. So there we go. Jessica.
In my room, when I go to bed in my room, which I don't really go to bed because I'm sleeping on the couch right now, which is right next to me, whatever. Because when I go to my room to try and get in there, I have to step over stuff, and I literally have to basically jump from one side to my actual bed.
And also, there's a spider still somewhere in her room that she's scared to death of. And I believe when she actually found it, she screamed. Actually, I'll let Jessica tell you the story of the spider.
Simon, this was on one of my finally I'm going to clean up this room and organize it kicks. So I was putting my books and stuff on my bookshelf. I actually have 2 bookshelves in there, but I was putting it on the other one, which is closest to my bed. And I was barefoot, because I really don't like to wear shoes or much of anything, really. But anyways, I was putting the stuff on there, and I was grabbing this textbook, and I was going to go in there and put it up. Well, when I walked in there to put it up, I went and I thought, like, I stepped on something, and I looked at my foot, and I'm like, what did I step on? And I looked at one side, nothing. I looked at the other side, and there was this giant-ass spider right by my bare foot. So I jumped, screamed, hollered, was running out of my bedroom, and then, while I was near the door, I realized I don't need this big-ass textbook. It's just holding me back from running from the spider. So I tossed it just on top of, like, this tub or whatever that I used to keep my blankets and stuff in. When in reality, if I was a little bit smarter, I would have realized that this big-ass spider that's by my foot, I can literally just toss this book on the ground and kill it and be perfectly fine. But Jessie doesn't think like that when she's afraid of a spider. Jesse thinks I need to get the hell out of here. This book is holding me back. That's all Jesse thinks about. And then I came in there to like see like where the spider is, you know, figure out what kind of spider it is to know we got a, you know, bug spray to get it out really. Well, I went in there to try and look for it and I didn't see it, but when I opened the door and I stepped in, I heard it running on the other side of the door, so again I screamed and shut the door and ran. It ran so far. But yes, that is the story of the spider, but it was a huge spider. Like literally, it was a freaking spider. Goddamn, it was huge. And what it didn't, I don't know its face, but anyway, it was just a big spider. It wasn't a daddy long legs or nothing like that, and it had this weird like shape on its back or whatever, and it had like a circle, little diamond-y thing in it. I don't know what the hell it was. It was like a brown spider, and it was really confusing. It was just weird-ass shape, but I don't know what it was, and I couldn't find it online. So, that's the story. But, now that we've taken so much time, and next we're going to do Aaron's book review, I'm just going to say that... Sorry, that was a cat. Yeah, I'm just going to say...
Alright, now, we're going to, for the final part of the video, before Jessica says goodbye, we will see her bedroom.
You in my bedroom.
Yes. The people must know of the clutter. That's the back of the hair. Yes, I know. It's horrible, too. But, the wig in the front, much better. Plus, I did her lipstick. And I think I did a fabulous job, if I do say so myself. Now, let's follow Jessica to see the horror. Alright, before you see it, there's actually seeing it.
You try to make scary noises before you walk in my room. It's not a horror room. And the spider better be dead.
This is it.
I just think about letting.
I believe the spider was over there.
No, wrong bookshelf. Turn around. See the bookshelf on the other side? Turn. Yes, that bookshelf.
It was over here, people.
Right where I put the Crown Royal box.
Yes. This is her bookcase, which has a lot of books.
The next spider scared the hell out of me.
This is her other bookshelf, which has books, CDs, and trash.
These are books that I have not read yet, and I'm going to read them. On the other one that he just showed you where the spider was, the reason I was putting my books and textbooks up there is because there's books I don't use anymore because I went through school and I kept them, and then books I've already read. That's what that bookshelf is for.
And this, over here.
It's got CDs, Hello Kitty stuff.
These two books here, Trickster's Queen and Trickster's Choice by Timona Pierce, I gave Jessica. This is Breaking Dawn by Stephenie Meyer, the Spanish version.
Yeah, I decided
it's paperback. And what I think is weird is the Spanish had paperback like years before the actual Breaking Dawn book actually came out in paperback for itself. Now, of her room, what I think is the most cool is this. Some weird dress type thing just on her door.
Mother's. My dad got it for her, and then they put it in my room.
And then, you know, she's got just purses on her walls. Most people have posters. What does Jessie have? Purses. Speaking of posters, I was hoping Jessica was going to be putting the Breaking Dawn Part 1 poster I gave her. But we shall see. And she has a giant Winnie the Pooh right there. Alright, well, we will have to say goodbye now. So I'm going to direct it back to the only one, the only, the Jessica Lynn Allen.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, that's my room, at least so far. A lot of this stuff got in here because, again, we brought from my apartment and we stuck it where we could. So it's gotta fix it or whatever. But it's kind of annoying. But now I'm slowly starting. Like, up there, my dad got me that so I can stick my makeup and stuff in. And over here, I'm going to stick, like, my bath stuff so I have it all organized. But, yeah, this is definitely a long, long work in progress. So, anyways, I'm happy. I'll fix it later. And you're probably going to be slightly annoyed with this because you don't see the point of this, but hey, Aaron wanted me to do it. I really don't give a crap. Probably should have told you a long time ago, click off if you don't watch a bunch of people rambling, but whatever. Too late now, you suckered into it. Goodbye!